The Secret Door *, a magical, motivational, suspenseful story. Long ago, in a small village surrounded by green hills and forests, there lived a girl named Maryam. Maryam was kind, intelligent, and hardworking, but she had one big problem: she never believed in herself. Whenever she faced a challenge, she would think, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? Because of these thoughts, she often gave up before even trying. One night, something extraordinary happened. As Maryam slept, she found herself standing in a strange silver mist. Out of the mist appeared an old wizard with a long white beard and glowing blue eyes. "Maryam," he said in a deep voice, "beyond the dark mountains lies a magical door. Whoever unlocks it discovers the greatest treasure in the world." Before Maryam could ask any questions, the wizard disappeared. She woke up suddenly. Her heart was racing. Was it just a dream? Or was it a message? The next morning, she made a decision. She would find the magical door. After days of traveling, Maryam entered a mysterious forest. The trees were taller than castles. Strange whispers echoed through the air. At first, she thought they were voices. But when she listened carefully, she realized something shocking. The whispers were her own fears. "You're not brave enough. You'll never succeed. Turn back before it's too late." Maryam felt frightened, but she kept walking. Suddenly, she heard a cry for help. A small silver fox was trapped under a fallen branch. Maryam could have ignored it. After all, she was on an important mission. But she stopped and helped the fox. The moment it was free, the fox transformed into a glowing spirit. "Kindness is never wasted," it said. Then it vanished. Maryam wondered what that meant. Eventually, she reached the dark mountains. The path was steep and dangerous. Black clouds covered the sky. Thunder roared. Lightning flashed. At the entrance stood a stone with words carved into it. "Only those who face their fears may pass." Maryam hesitated. Every step became harder. The wind seemed to push her backward. The shadows around her looked alive. At one point, she almost turned back. But then she remembered why she had started. Taking a deep breath, she continued climbing. Hours later, exhausted but determined, she reached the summit. And there it was, the magical door. Made of gold and crystal, it sparkled beneath the moonlight. But there was a problem. There was no handle, no keyhole, no way to open it. As Maryam approached the door, the ground trembled. A thick cloud of black smoke appeared. From the smoke stepped a dark figure. Maryam gasped. The figure looked exactly like her. Same face, same eyes, same voice. "Who are you?" she asked. The shadow smiled. "I am your greatest enemy." Maryam was confused. "But, you're me." The shadow laughed. "Exactly. I am your fear. I am your doubt. I am every excuse you've ever made. I am the voice that tells you to quit." Maryam's hands shook. For the first time, she realized the truth. All these years, nothing had stopped her more than herself. The shadow grew larger. Its eyes glowed red. "You cannot defeat me," it hissed. "You have always listened to me." For a moment, Maryam wanted to run. Then she remembered the silver fox. She remembered the mountains. She remembered every obstacle she had overcome. And suddenly, she understood. Fear only has power when you obey it. Maryam stood tall. She looked directly at the shadow. Then she said, "I may be afraid, but I will not let fear control me." The shadow stepped back. Its confidence faded. Maryam took another step forward. "I choose courage." The shadow became smaller. "I choose belief." The shadow began to disappear. "And I choose to keep going, no matter what." With a final scream, the shadow vanished into the darkness. The magical door slowly opened. Maryam's heart pounded. At last, she would see the greatest treasure in the world. The door opened completely. Inside was a mirror, just a mirror. Maryam stared at it in disbelief. Then golden words appeared on its surface. "The greatest treasure was inside you all along." Tears filled her eyes. She finally understood. The wizard had never sent her to find gold or jewels. The journey was about discovering her own strength. As Maryam returned home, she saw the old wizard waiting for her. "Did you find the treasure?" he asked. Maryam smiled. "Yes. And what was it?" she answered. "Believing in myself." The wizard nodded. "Most people spend their lives searching for magic in the world." He smiled warmly. "But true magic is finding the courage that already lives inside you." With that, he disappeared forever. Maryam returned to her village. From that day on, she faced every challenge with confidence. And whenever fear whispered in her ear, she remembered the magical door. Moral of the story: believe in yourself. Fear becomes powerful only when you surrender to it. Kindness is never wasted. True success begins with courage. The greatest magic is the strength within you. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the fear you choose to believe.